Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy DJ Soul Force, and I'm doing another review today. And this is a review of the Skytech M-72. This quadcopter was sent to me courtesy of lighttake.com, and the folks at Lighttake asked me if I would do a review on this quadcopter. And as far as I know, it's a brand new quad. It's brand new to the market. It's brand new in the inventory at lighttake.com. And I'll make sure I put the links in the description of the video as to where you can buy it. Pretty nice quadcopter. I'm kind of impressed already. And if you're a regular subscriber to my channel, you'll know that I won't usually give any thumbs up or thumbs down to a brand new quad, especially if I just got it. But I've done a couple of flights already around the bedroom with this guy. We got some extreme high winds outside today, so I couldn't take it outside. But just flying it around in the room here, I'm thoroughly impressed. And before we get into that flight footage, I'm going to cover a few of the features and tell you what impressed me about it the most. First of all, when I first touched it, I was impressed with the quality of the plastic. It's not that hard, brittle plastic, so I know this quadcopter will be able to take a few crashes, and you don't have to worry about breaking anything on it. It's a rubberized type plastic. You know the type of plastic I'm talking about. It has the feel of the MGX-101, the X101. It's a flexible plastic. She'll take some crashes, and you don't have to worry about that hard, brittle plastic that cracks whenever it hits a hard surface. Another thing that impressed me was the quad was almost fully assembled coming out of the box. Here you can see the prop guards. I have prop guards on it, but the prop guards are push and snap into place type prop guards, and so was the landing gear. There are pilot holes here for if you do want to put screws in it, and it came with screws and screwdrivers and all the regular stuff that you get in the quadcopters. I really like that. The prop guards are nice and sturdy, but easy to take off and easy to put back on again, so that impressed me. One of the biggest things that impressed me was the English version of the owner's manual was actually written this is funny, in proper English. There was no lost in translation. All of the illustrations were properly laid out. This owner's manual is one of the best I've seen written on a toy quad, so you won't get lost in a translation. They go through all the features, they go through all the buttons on the transmitter, and everything you need to know about this quadcopter and how to get it up and flying in no time is very well illustrated and written in proper English in this owner's manual. So big ups to the guys at Skytech for doing that. I was impressed at how easy and how fast I was able to put it together and get it ready to fly. It came with a 4 GB SD card. And take a look at that camera. It's a 2 megapixel camera. It looks very familiar, doesn't it? It looks just like the camera on the X5-C. Size, class, same size as the X5-C. Body design looks like the MGX X400. But I'm liking this quad, and I'm going to show you in just a few minutes here some of the flight video and how well it responded and how easy it was to control. Very stable quadcopter. It uses the same type connector as the SEMA X5-C, so I'm really loving that, since I'm the previous owner of at least 4 X5-Cs. I got a ton of X5-C batteries laying around. I'm loving the blue and white color scheme. And take a look at the LED lens covers. They're blue, and you think, wow, right away, how can I tell the front from the back if they're all blue? The lens covers are blue, and that matches the color scheme of the quadcopter. But when you fire the quadcopter up, the front 2 LEDs turn to green, and the back LEDs are orange. and they're very bright. Okay, taking a look at the controller, it's a game type controller. I call it the PlayStation controller, and I'm not a big fan of that, but actually this one feels pretty nice in the hand. It fits right. It's got some nice fat thumb pads for my fat fingers, and it's got this little LED display screen here that shows you the position of all your trim buttons. Shows you the battery level indicator for the transmitter, and also the 5 bars. Well, it shows you the signal strength from the controller to the quadcopter. LEDs are nice and bright. Green LEDs in the front, orange in the back. It's got those 2 front eyes or headlights. The right shoulder button is your speed controller. Press 1 for the low speed, press again for a high speed. It's a 2-speed. The left shoulder button is for doing flips. The top throttle trim button is for shooting a picture, and you push the bottom trim button down to start video. And it has a nice 2-megapixel camera. I'm suspecting that's the same camera that's used on the SEMA X5-C, which that was a very nice camera. The great thing about it is it's only $44. It has an off and on switch and all your basic features for a nice beginner quad. Since we're stuck inside today, I took it for a flight around the bedroom, and I'm going to share that video with you guys and come back and do some final thoughts on it. The quad came out of the box already assembled, so I like that. I didn't have to put the propellers on. These prop guards are pretty steady and will stay in place, but for this flight I'm going to take them off, and you can see how easy that is. The prop guards snap on and off real easy, and when they do snap on, they stay in place. Let's put the M-72 down and turn. Oh, it has an off and on switch button too. That off and on switch is always a big winner with me. And we're going to turn the remote on. Let's take it up. Really stable. Really stable. Got some nice LEDs on it. And we can see the green LED on the camera. Let's start the recording. Wow, she did a drop, and I was able to regain altitude really easy with that. So, nice LEDs in the front. Wow, those green LEDs on the front arms are nice and bright. 2 LEDs that looks like eyes in the center there. Here's your yaw rate. Hold on, let's get away from the cat. That's your yaw rate on low. Tight controls. Pretty tight. The right shoulder button is the speed button. Let's put it in a high speed now and check that yaw rate again. Wow, look at that. I like it. I like it. What's sweet is in a higher rate you get double the yaw. Look at that funnel inside. This is the Skytech M-72. Before I mess something up, I'm gonna go back to back to the low rate. Handles very well. I'm flying inside today because we got winds outside at almost 20 miles per hour. And I didn't think it would be fair to test a brand new quad, especially a toy quad like this, in 20-mile-an-hour winds. So far, guys, I like this. Like I said, a great beginner's quad. It's a good trainer, and it's nice so far. It looks like I'm flying kind of wobbly, but what I'm doing is just putting it through its paces. And this is slow speed. It comes with a 500 milliamp battery. And I have good news for you guys. Uses the same batteries as the SEMA X5-C. Your stock SEMA battery is 500 milliamps, but how many guys got the X5-C that have found upgraded batteries, 650, 750 milliamps? I got a 650 milliamp in there now, so we'll use the video to record this flight time. So I'm going to land it, and we're going to recalibrate it. I'm going to turn off the transmitter and turn off the quad. Now the reason I did that, because I read the instructions to calibrate this quadcopter. First turn on the quad, set it down on a level surface, and turn on the transmitter. But before you bind the quad, both sticks down to the left, hold it for 2 seconds, the lights flash, and when those lights stop flashing, the gyro's been calibrated. Then you bind the quadcopter, once up and once down. And now let's take it back up, guys. Wow, look at that. Sweet. I did turn it off before I stopped the record button. I hope I've saved that video. The bottom, well, the throttle trim bottom button starts the video. So we are recording again. And after that calibration, I'm almost flying hands off. It doesn't have the altitude hold like some of the newer toy quads are having, but this is your basic beginner's quad, training quad. And for the price, which by the way is only about $44, I paid way more for that than my first SEMA X5-C, and it wasn't this pretty. I like it. And this is the low mode, very responsive, actually pretty fast. I gotta get this one outside. We gotta go outside with this bad boy. I have a feeling in the high mode it's going to be even more fun to fly. So I apologize for flying around the room again, but that's what you want one of these for. The days where you can't get outside. Can you guys see those trees bending over out there? Guys, I'm liking this. If you're a regular subscriber to my channel, you will know that it's hard for me to endorse a product, and I don't give them 5 stars on the very first flight. This is actually the second flight. I just flew once around the bedroom and forgot to take the lens cover off my run cam. So we could call this flight number 2, and they were both right here inside. I got to get used to this type controller. I only have one other quad that uses the game controller like this one. Okay, there we have it, a low battery warning. I got to get a little used to this controller, so I'm not that comfortable with it right now. But right out of the box, first flight, I'm liking it. I'm going to be anxious to get it outside and try it under, you know, some moderate winds. Today wouldn't be nowhere near moderate. It's almost like storm conditions out there. And that's got to be close to a minute after the low battery warning, and she's still very responsive. Okay, there we go. Not bad. In fact, sweet. Very sweet. I'm liking this quad. 2 megapixel camera. It came with a 4 gigabyte SD card. And now let's go back and take a look at some of that video.